Hey guys, PepperAmmy here. Today we are taking a look at making homemade ricotta cheese. Now, cheese making may seem very daunting, but ricotta cheese is a almost foolproof cheese you can easily make at home. Now simply for this recipe, you will need 2 quarts or 2 litres of whole milk. Don't use an ultra pasteurized whole milk. You can use a pasteurized but not an ultra pasteurized whole milk. Then you want 1 cup or 250 ml of heavy cream, half a teaspoon of salt, and 3 tablespoons of either fresh lemon juice or distilled white vinegar. And then as additional equipment, you are going to obviously want a saucepan, a large sieve, preferably with a fine mesh, and additionally you can use some fine mesh cheesecloth as well. Now to get started, simply add the milk and cream to the pan, and you want to bring this up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 93 degrees Celsius. Now you want to keep the milk moving and keep stirring the milk just so to make sure it doesn't catch on the bottom of the pan and burn. And additionally, this is just going to keep the milk at an even temperature all the way through. Now once your milk is up to temperature, add in your salt and your liquid of choice. And then give a quick stir and leave for 10 minutes off the heat. Now when you come back to your cheese, you should end up with a nice separation between the curds in the whey. Now I came back to mine and mine was still very milky, and this is not a problem at all. All you have to do here is just add in an extra tablespoon of your chosen liquid. So I just added in an extra tablespoon of distilled white vinegar. And then left it for another 10 minutes or so, came back and there was clear separation. Now to separate the curds in the whey, you want to pour the cheese through your fine mesh strainer or your cheesecloth. This is where you have a choice how much moisture you want in your cheese. Now you want to let this drain normally for around 10 minutes and then see how moist your cheese is. And then depending on the moisture of the cheese or your chosen preference, you can drain this for a bit longer if you wish. Now as a useful tip here, you can tie a knot in your cheesecloth if you are using cheesecloth, and then simply hang it over the tap in your sink and then just let gravity drain the cheese. Now once the cheese has drained, you should be left with a nice, fine, smooth, kind of silky curd structure. Now as for the whey, what you can do with the whey is lots of things. You don't necessarily want to throw this away. I'm going to use it to boil my pasta in later on. You can additionally use it in a baking substitute for milk or even water for making cookies to give that creamy, milky taste without actually having to add actual full milk into the recipe. Or you can use it to boost your lacto fermented vegetables. Now this will give it a nice good cultural start and give some extra cultures to your ferment in the final product as well. But we can look into that all in another video, because Fermentation Friday will definitely be coming back to the channel with a vengeance. Now for my final cheese weigh-in here, I was left with roughly 700 grams of cheese, but this is going to completely vary on how much whey you want to leave in your cheese. Now the reason why I am recording this and uploading this on a Wednesday is because I missed my video on Friday because I had the flu and I couldn't very well do a voiceover. Plus, this ricotta cheese recipe will be used in a recipe for Friday, possibly using pasta as I might have hinted at earlier in this video. But anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this quick cheese ricotta making tutorial, and I will see you all again on Friday. Thanks for watching.